What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for a whole new movie corner. And this time it's the actual movie. Girl, we back for Illegal Tender. I wanted to do something that really wasn't that much to it because, it literally just popped up. It was on the list that y'all put, and I was so glad that somebody did say, Ashley, I want you to do Illegal Tender. And I was just like, I just didn't think people would actually want that. But, because I just feel like sometimes my taste in movies and things is probably not another person's taste in movie that y'all will want to see or whatever. And sometimes I just be wanting to get on here and talk about it. But I was scrolling through Tubi the other day and Illegal Tender was on there. I said, listen, I love this movie. I love this movie. Like, it's one of those, I guess you can say, gangster films that's not really so gangster, but it kind of is. And when I say not so really gangster, it's like mild compared to what we've seen in the past with, everybody and their mama. I mean, we had a couple of shootouts. We had a couple of deaths. But it wasn't so gruesome. It wasn't so diabolical. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't that much. It was just enough, okay? It was real. It was rated R. It was rated R, but it was given PG-13, okay? And I feel like the only reason why it was rated R because it did have a little bit of nudity in there. Some nipples was being shown. So there's that, and the sex scene happened. So that's probably why it was rated R. But Illegal Tender, I think this movie was one of John Singleton's movies, I think, and then it came out in 2007. Let me just tell you this. We went to the movies to go see this, okay? Went to the movies to go see this, and you could not tell me that I wasn't Puerto Rican and black, okay? I was an Afro-Latina for a goddamn, like, a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came out this thing feeling like I was gangsters, everything. I was like, listen, I gotta go to Puerto Rico. I feel like I got people over there. I feel like we got connections or whatever, and then not only watching the movie, but then the soundtrack was everything too. Oh, I wore that soundtrack out. Baby, again, this is back when we had movies and they had the soundtrack that was just as good as the movie. And the soundtrack was being, the songs that were being played on the soundtrack were actually being played in the movie. So, I don't know, these days you go get a soundtrack to a movie and the songs that's being played in the movie is not on the soundtrack or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, everything was in the movie, okay? It was in the actual movie and it was actually good. Girl, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was speaking Spanglish for a minute, okay? You just... Hola, papi. Papi, mami, cutito. Okay, nosotros. All right. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. All right, bitch, you couldn't tell me shit. Okay? But anyway, let's just get up into the movie because... First of all, this movie was an hour and 45 minutes or 47 minutes long. Honestly, it didn't even need to be that much. It didn't even need to be that long. But when you start to watch it, it don't even feel that long, okay? Because the pace moves. It moves, all right? And what I like is when a movie get right to the point. Give me a little bit of backstory. You can give me a little bit of backstory here and there, but you got to move this plot along. And we got to come to some resolution. We don't have to drag this shit out, okay? But we get into the movie, and it's basically about this family who has to relocate because they're being haunted by a powerful drug dealer out in Puerto Rico. Okay, y'all like how I just rolled my R right. I'm telling y'all, listen. Listen, they always be asking. They ask, Ashley, is you Puerto Rican? No, I'm not. I'm black. I'm African American. Okay, I'm black. Black like this, all right? But I'll never forget when my Uber driver asked me that. He was like, you not? Because I got some people in my family that looks just like you. I said, well, I mean, we all brothers and sisters, so hey, who knows? She could be my cousin, I don't know. But anyway, so we get up into the movie, and y'all know, what's his name? Timo? Is his name Timo? Rick Gonzalez. His name was Timo on something else. That's what I'm getting. But I know he play on Law and Order, Organized Crime. I'm so glad he's still out here acting, and I'm so glad that he still look the same. Because some people... Let's be real. Some people, when they grow up and they grow older, they just don't You know, but he very much looked the same, and you know, he's very much mature, and he's really good on Law and Order, organized crime. So you got this lady named Millie. She's in a relationship and I guess married, you know. The way that it came on, it gives a backstory. So we won't be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We go ahead and the movie starts off in 1985. And we seeing somebody getting his ass beat because he owe money. And he hasn't, you know, paid the money off or whatever. And it's an older gentleman, right? And then, you know, you see this guy named Wilson come in. And I guess he the big shot caller, right? You also see this other dude named Caesar that's just standing there looking like, you know, he the muscle or whatever. And he always just looked like he was plotting and scheming. Now that I look at it again, and multiple times that I looked at it, you can always tell what was going to happen because of the way that he was standing, right? You could tell that something was off. You know, he was too quiet. He was too mysterious. He never said anything. And he was just really, really too serious for me, right? Granted, we trying to get the money back. But see, Wilson, he was that type of person that was just like, he kept on giving that old man chance after chance after chance. Because how do you feel good about yourself? I mean, I know you in the street life or whatever, and you got to pay the drugs, and you got to, you know, get the money. But my whole thing is, y'all killing the people that, taking the people out who don't pay you your money on time, or who scheme, like, how they going to get, you still not going to get the money back. So what's the purpose? I mean, you know, it's a lose-lose situation. You still gonna be at a loss. But I would feel some type of way having to take out an old person or a kid. You know what I'm saying? And so he gave him a little leeway because this is probably like the second or third time. But anyway, he also works. It's like he's the boss out there in New York, and he works for this guy named Javier Cordero. There it is. I was trying to roll that R and it just didn't do it that time. You know what I'm saying? But Cordero, he was out there in Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? And he the big boss. All right. And he gets on the phone, and I guess Cordero, he was out here in New York, and he was like, so you got that stuff? All right. So when you come, I want you to come. He was like, you want me to come? And when he was saying, I want you to come, because he had to bring the money, right? I'm sitting here like, don't go, Wilson, because you ain't never really had to meet up with him like that. And it was just the way that he was saying, I want you to show up. And I was like, no, don't show up. Just send the money with them people that you got with you, okay? But no, that ain't what happened. And we get Millie. Millie is his wife / girlfriend, baby mama, whichever one you want to call it. She called him her husband, okay? But, the way that they was talking or whatever, because the mama got in his ass. Listen, because she was pregnant. She was pregnant with Wilson Jr. Mama said, so listen, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And he was like, what you talking about? Listen, my daughter, she not coming back to this raggedy ass neighborhood, okay? Once she gives birth, you gonna have to do something about this, all right? Because she not coming back to this raggedy shit, all right? I was like, oh, you know, what's going on? You this big time drug dealer, y'all can't get about the hood like that? Oh, okay. And even Millie was telling him, don't go, okay? Because listen, I made it so that you don't have to go out here in the streets making all this money or whatever in the streets when we making this shit legally and even more. She invested in stocks. She invested in, you know, well, before that, she invested in some property and some businesses, and she's making real money, right? And he still said he gotta go. I said, bye, Wilson. Bye, Wilson. And then them two women that was working with them, you know, that's probably what I really like, because, you know, this was an equal opportunist. Like, the women was getting a chance to be gangster. The men was getting a chance to be gangster and everything or whatever. And so I was just saying here, like, them people just be quiet a little bit too much. Ain't nobody saying nothing. You know, they get the money together. They get in the car, pick him up. And, you know, at this point, Javier still sitting up in the car at the meeting point. And then, you know, Wilson outside. And next thing you know, this dude come up there. Give me the briefcase. Give me the money. Give me the money. Put your hands up. I said, wait a minute. I said, Wilson, go run and put your ass back up in the car. I said, well, you know what? Don't do that, because they still going to shoot you in your back. You know, at least get some dignity and let them shoot you in your face. You know, and that's basically what went end up happening. They took his ass out. They took his ass out. It was like, do you know what's going on? I was like, that ain't my problem and that ain't my business. So it is what it is. I was like, that's kind of messed up. That's kind of messed up. And you know, when the show first comes on, or I should say the movie first comes on, we see this couple getting it in. Okay. I was like, wow, this is how we started it off. Who are y'all? You know? And we later found out that that was somebody. Okay. But we're moving on into the present. Well, not even the present. While he out there going to drop off this money and get his life taken away from him, literally, Millie done went into labor. She done had Wilson. I said that would be such a mind freak for me. And I don't understand. I need to know anybody who has been in a situation where a birth or a birthday happened on the same day that somebody died that you close to. You know, I know about people when, you know, their kids be born on their birthdays and everything. That's a wonderful thing. But to have somebody die on your birthday, bitch, that'll fuck me up. And then, like, your baby was born the day that, and the same time that the daddy was dead. Like, what? Child, I guess. And then named the boy Wilson Jr. Okay. And so, you know, she had to get up out of there because one of the dudes that worked with him had put it out there and came in warned her and said, listen, I don't know what had happened. I wasn't the one that said nothing about Wilson or whatever. I didn't set him up. It was that nigga Caesar. Okay. Caesar, he was up there just being shady like he always do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be Javier, good old boy and everything. I said, oh, all right. She was like, you need to get the hell up out of here because listen, bitch, they coming. Mind you, her sister came through and said this too, right? And I was so confused about how come the sister, they weren't going after the sister. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Later, she winds up getting out of there and them girls came up in there, right? Them two girls came up in there. They was trying to find her. Pop. She ain't there. Who was there? Wilson's friend. And he wound up taking them out. I said, I know that's right. Girl, y'all couldn't even make it past 1985. Anyway, so we get past that and we get to the present. All right, for this day, for the movie. Okay, 207 or 206 when they filmed it. Girl, we see dude, what's his name, Lil Wilson Jr. He up in the car. He really think he big and bad. It ain't even big and bad. It's just like he think he giving off that vibe like he got so much swag and he that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He riding up in his little Dodge Charger. Either it was a Dodge, yeah, it was a Dodge Charger. I'm pretty sure it was. And the way that, cause back in the day when them Dodge Chargers first came out, everybody, all the niggas on the streets had them, especially the drug dealers. All of them, that was the car to get, and they souped it up and everything. And so he driving down. I was cool with it because he was listening to some good music. You know what I'm saying? Old school rap and everything. I was like, all right, girl, it is loose this whole time. Okay. So yeah, he going to college or whatever. And see, I said, you know what? Y'all out there in Connecticut and you coming up to this, predominantly this PWI. Okay. I'm just looking at the campus and I just know it's a predominantly white campus. Okay. And, you know, you're pulling up and you got your music playing loud. And what bothered me about this situation, I could be just petty and it could just be me nitpicking, but it was the way that he got out the car. It was the way that he got out the car and left the door open and had the music still turned all the way up. Did not turn the car off, did not turn the music off. Went to the bag, opened up the trunk, okay, to get his stuff out there just so we could see the big old sound system in the back of his trunk. Baby, we need to see that. Get his bag, close his trunk, then he goes over there, take the keys out the ignition and close the door. I said, why you couldn't? You trying to show off for what? But what we learned about Wilson Jr. throughout all of this, he is a good student. Like, he's like 4.0, you know, GPA and all that. He's in college and all that. This really, really good college in Connecticut. He has a girlfriend, Anna, you know, they're all into each other, whatever, right? Anna got on my goddamn nerves. I'ma just say that. Anna got on my goddamn nerves because I just why when they give some of these people these roles for a girlfriend or for the women, they make them annoying, all right? when you got these strong-willed women in this movie, especially his mother, and then you got this, I guess, damsel in distress girlfriend. Granted, I guess they trying to show how the differences of worlds that they come from, because the mama come from this gangster hood life. You know what I'm saying? She was raised in New York and around all of that street stuff because, you know, she was with Wilson, his dad. But then you got Wilson Jr. He was so sheltered and he was a goddamn spoiled brat, okay? He didn't know nothing. He don't know nothing about the street life, nothing about, you know, drugs or whatever, which is fine. But I just feel like she kind of did him a little bit of a disservice. I know that sometimes, like, you got somebody up in the street life, right? And you have kids. You don't. I feel like you should have your kids around that stuff. They shouldn't be made privy to that. But if you're gonna do that in a situation like this, there's an exception, because if you know that people are coming after you and everything, she should have had him be prepared, okay? So he wouldn't be giving no back talking, all this stuff, whatever. Because that's all that he was doing. All this lip coming back and forth about what he ain't gonna do, what he gonna do, and you gotta stop doing this because you this imaginary boogeyman. Baby, your mama was spooked as shit, okay? Your mama was spooked as hell, and you gonna tell her what she needs to do? Child, please. He kicking it with Anna. He come home. He see the mama with a boy or with this guy. He don't even say hello to him. I said just rude. And my thing is, I get it, you know, sometimes, but I honestly don't. If it was a situation where he actually grew up with a man in the household and then the mama and the daddy broke up and then you see the mama moving on to another man or whatever, I can get trying to feel like, oh, you ain't finna take my daddy place, or I ain't finna do this and all this stuff or whatever. But it's one of those situations where she ain't had no man in the house. You don't know who your daddy is, and it's always as if you want your mama to just be by herself. And his whole reasoning is because they had a little brother that's 10 years old named Randy, and they're really, really close. He basically was like, mama was out here just whoring around. Basically called his mama a whore without calling her a whore. And said the last dude that she was with, or relationship that she really had, it produced, she got pregnant, and Randy came about, and the dude basically off and left her, you know what I'm saying? Didn't want no responsibility and all that stuff, right? I understand it, but at the same time, if you out here having your fun and you got a whole relationship with your girlfriend, how come your mama can't have a relationship of her own? She's supposed to be single and by herself and worried about y'all all this damn time? Hell no, mama gotta have a life too. Ain't that what they say on Baby Boy? Mama gotta have a life too, okay? Listen, you know, he was just being really, really childish, I feel. And even Anna was trying to tell him that. But we gonna move this along, because it was at one point Millie went to the store with Randy and he had that little soccer ball, and I told you to leave that soccer ball in the car. Baby, Randy would have got popped. I'm gonna just say that Randy would have got his head popped, okay? Because you just gave us all away. She wound up seeing this woman that walked past, and she played on Orange is the New Black. If you watch Orange is the New Black, you know exactly who she is. Or if you watch the George Lopez show, Lopez versus Lopez, she played the ex-wife / the girl mama. She walked past and she was like, girl, let me go ahead and get past this bitch. Now, see, they almost got out of there until the girl found out where they was, because Randy was bouncing that damn ball. All right. And she was like, hey, girl. She was like, what's up, Wanda? Girl, I didn't know you was out here in Connecticut. What's going on? I know this ain't little Wilson. This ain't the one that you had with Wilson. It was like, first of all, Wilson is dead. Okay, you know that. And you know for sure that this ain't little Wilson, okay? She was like, girl, all right, but since you out here, let me get your number. She was like, cool, let me put it in your phone. I want to know what number they put up in that phone. She probably put 1-800 fuck you up in that phone. But at that moment, she was like, baby, come on, we got to get the hell up out of here. Okay, we got to get the hell up out of here, because now it is on. It is time to relocate. Baby, what's his name? Wilson Jr. was out with his girlfriend. He come back and he see them up there packing and getting out the house, and he didn't want to go. He didn't want to go. And my thing is, I understand that you feel like your mama is always on some stuff, right? I understand that. You get comfortable and then all of a sudden a couple of years go down the line and then you got to get up and move again. Obviously you're smart enough, I would think, that you would understand or kind of put two and two together that she's kind of in some type of trouble to make her want to have this kind of almost nomad like life that she keeps moving and moving and moving and moving and uprooting the family. But of course we're not gonna think like that. We're just gonna think selfishly because we got this girlfriend. We don't want her to go, or we don't want to leave her and all this stuff. Plus, he's 21 years old, and he do feel like she doing too much, being way overprotective, and I can understand that. But at the same time, why don't you move out? But also, you got to think about it. She wouldn't let him, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and so because she's trying to protect her family, that's just what it is. This is all that she has left over here in the States, right? And so, you know, he like cussing her out and all that stuff. And she was like, fine, fuck it. You don't want to go? Come downstairs. She had to tell him what was going on. Your daddy was a gangster, okay? He was a drug dealer. Also, my daddy was a loser. She slapped the dog shit out. My husband was that nigga. I don't care what you say. He probably was a drug dealer, but he damn sure wasn't no fucking loser. I said, you better stand up for your man. Even though he treated you wrong, he did you wrong in the end, what we found out. And I don't even think she found out. Nope, she never found out the truth. Unless she kind of figured what the truth was and she played naive to it. But from the way that they put it out there, she didn't find out the truth. But she was trying to tell him, like, listen, to some people, because of him, they coming after me because it's policy. They know that I know shit about them, so they got to come and take me out too. And that's just basically what it is. And I said, that's kind of fucked up. Because after all this time, she ain't done nothing. She ain't put out she ain't been to the cops. She ain't try to have nobody come after y'all or whatever. I would have just let that shit ride. You know what I'm saying? And he was so shocked at the guns that she had. Oh my God, is that a gun? I said, see, this is where power comes into play. Y'all seen Power. He and her should have been like Tasha and Tariq, okay? That's how it should have been, you know. Not saying that he needed to be up in the street, but he needed to be aware. They was very much aware of what they was doing. In a situation like this, for his own protection, because what if they would have came into his school and tried to do something to him, right? Listen, he needed to be prepared at all times, and he wasn't. So he was all up in his feelings and he still didn't want to go. So mama said, fuck it. You go ahead and you do what you got to do. But make sure you get this gun or whatever. And so at this point, he kicking it up in the crib with Anna. And they have a little piece and all that stuff. And they talking. And it's been a few days. He was out there trying to act like he was trying to learn how to shoot a gun. I said, baby, why don't you go to a shooting range so they can show you how to shoot it right and hold it? But see, that comes into play later, because I said like mother like son, and I'll get to that part in a second. But girl, they up there chilling in the crib. Next thing you know, he looking out the window, because Anna gonna say, I mean, it's been a couple of days or whatever. It's been a few days. I'm pretty sure everything is all to the good. No, it's not, Anna. No, it is not, Anna, okay? Anna got on my damn nerves. And at this particular point, this was when I was just like, X her ass out. Honestly, we didn't even need Anna in this story. We did not need her in this story. I mean, I understand that you want to have a reason for him to want to stay in Connecticut because he has his girlfriend. But at the same time, it could have been something else. It really could have been something else. It could have been, no, I'm just tired of uprooting, or I'm doing really well in school and I don't want to have to, transfer school and do all this stuff and you're not telling me and all this. That'd be good enough. That'd be good enough. But to throw up in this girl that's just acting real stupid, baby, when he saw a car pull up, he looked out the window, saw the car pull up. Then he looked out the window, saw the car park. Then he looked out the window and saw two people standing outside. It was a guy and a woman, okay? And next thing you know, he was like, babe. He turned the lights out. He was like, go downstairs. He took some knives out the he took some knives out the kitchen and gave it to her. But like, go downstairs and go underneath the stairs. Baby, wait. What are you talking about? What's going on? Oh my God. What's going on? Pop, pop, pop. Oh my God, baby, what's happening? What's going on? What's going on? What are you talking about? What are you saying? I said, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up and just do what he's saying, why are you asking all of these questions? Granted, I understand that you're scared. But it comes to a point where if somebody is telling me to do something, baby, I'm gonna shut the hell up and do it, because I ain't never been in no situation like this. I don't want nobody to come. You done turned the lights out and I'm hiding underneath the steps. That tells me I need to shut the fuck up. I just need to shut the fuck up. Okay, I hear people walking upstairs that ain't supposed to be walking upstairs. I need to shut the fuck up. Okay, when they open up that door and they start pop, 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 and he let off some shot too. I said, damn, little Wilson Jr. Okay, you did a little bit of damage. You know, he got a couple of he hit him. He hit him. They didn't die, but he hit him. And she was still asking questions underneath that steps. I said, sit there and be quiet, okay? God damn, put your ass in timeout. She irked my nerves. One thing about it, I cannot stand a person that nags like that. And I get it. It was the circumstance and the situation of her. You know, she ain't used to this shit either, okay? She's so green, and that's the thing. Both of them were green as hell, all right? And that's fine. That's fine. Because we ain't gotta all grow up in the hood. We ain't all gotta know about this and know about that. We can just live suburbia life. You know, that's kind of better if you ask me. You gotta be living, well, I don't know, because then you, depending on the suburbia, it could be a little racist and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Girl, hold on. Anyway, it could be a little racism going on. So you got that happening, right? And then oh girl wind up coming back. Millie winds up coming back to take care of her son. But let me just tell you this. Sometimes people think that they can take care of themselves, and sometimes people think that they got it all together. And then when they be put in a situation like he was put in a situation, you realize, maybe I should have listened to my mama, because I ain't got this. Because the way that them two people got shot, and old girl, first of all, old girl that was pulling dude out, she was kind of fine to me, okay? I said the older women up in this movie was really, really fine. I had a crush on the mama for real, for real. I would never forget that. Y'all want to know something? Rosalind Sanchez. If y'all seen Rush Hour 2, y'all know who she is. Yeah, people know who Rosalind Sanchez is. Oh my God, I've had a crush on her for the fucking longest, and she just looks the exact same since And then when this movie came out, I had a crush on the mama. I said, girl, what is going on? And then I liked the girl that was pulling it. I said, first of all, that lady looked like she was lifting weights, because the way that she pulled his big ass up out there and threw his ass up in the car, plus she was hurt herself. I said, I know that's the fuck right. Give her a raise, okay? Cordero, give her a raise. But anyway, mama had to come through and regulate. Mama had to come through, see everything that was going on and all that stuff. Let them know what it was. And, you know, next thing you know, of course, you got Anna all up in her feelings trying to figure out what's going on. She trying to question her and see if she gonna be around for the long haul. Like, why do you want to stay? Why do you want to stay? I said the same reason why you wanted to stay with Wilson. You knew exactly what he was doing, and you knew the exact consequences of what could happen to him, and you still decided to stay and procreate with him. So that's the same reason why she's staying with your son in this situation, right? And so next thing you know, he went down and took it upon himself to go to Puerto Rico. He said, listen, I got to go see exactly what's going on, because this ain't going to stop until I go down there to Puerto Rico and see exactly what's happening. I got to talk to Javier himself, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. You know, my mama out here, I'm just looking at her, and it's just a fear about her and everything. I can't have this, okay? Girl, he go down there. We meet this dude named Solomon. His name is really Manuel, but people call him Solomon because he know everything. He's the taxi driver, and drove him to his hotel. Next thing you know, he goes and he meets up with his auntie. I said, oh my God. Now see, here's the thing. Here is the thing. Javier lives out there in Puerto Rico, right? The auntie lives out there in Puerto Rico. I'm going to assume that the auntie, because they kind of look alike, is his mama's sister, right? That we saw in 1985. How come Cordero wasn't coming after her? I mean, take out the whole goddamn family if that's the case, okay? Because they all know who the fuck you are. And then that's when you realize, like, no, it can't be about what they tried to make it seem it was in this instant, okay? Like, it has to be a little bit deeper, because Why won't you take out the whole family? And I'm talking about her mama, because the mama died, I guess, of health issues. The sister's still alive. But yeah, you coming after Millie, who ain't got shit to do with this, only besides the fact that she was fucking around with Wilson and that Wilson was her husband. That's it. So basically, he went up there, asked Aunt Jessie, what's the deal with him? And she said, listen, let me just tell you this. Cordero, he dead to this family, okay? We don't talk about him. I don't need you asking anything else about him. He a dangerous dude. Let that shit fly, boy. Okay, let it fly. He got a club out there in Puerto Rico in Old San Juan called Mora's, okay? Mora is the name of his sister, all right? And so, he goes out there. First of all, he didn't even tell his mama that he was out there in Puerto Rico. He didn't tell his girl that he was out there in Puerto Rico. He basically told them that he was at some friend's house and he was just trying to figure some things out. So he go down there to the club and he see Tego Caron. I said, all right, I love him. And they chopping it up or whatever. He was like, you want to see Javier? Because he told him that he was Wilson Jr. And he was like, Wilson Sr. is like a legend. And I'm sitting here like, did you take him out because he was a little bit popular and he was getting on the same level of popularity and had the same level of respect or probably more than you, Javier? I was like, maybe it was a jealousy thing, but we knew that that's not what it was. So, of course, then he finally go see Javier or whatever, and, he was trying to get to the bottom of why he doing all this stuff, and he told him, your mama took $2 million from me. And he said, so I'm going to send your ass back. And she'll know what's up, because once she see your face, she'll get the message, okay? Because he wound up fucking him up, having him get beat up or whatever. And once he got back to the States and all that stuff, she wound up seeing him in his face, because, he's a mama's boy at this point, and she cares about him, okay? She was like, what the fuck happened? He was like, I went to Puerto Rico. You did what? You did what? You stupid. You stupid. I said, yeah, estúpido. Estúpido bacatato, okay? Poto. I don't know what the fuck I just said. I think I just made that up. Put it in a dictionary, since we putting everything up in a dictionary these days. Y'all, I ain't even finna do that. I'm not finna do that. But somebody probably knew exactly what I was about to say. What? Y'all doing what? Stop it. But anyway, so, he was like, yeah, he sent me back and he said he wanted $2 million, whatever. It was like, no, because he was like, mama, how was you able to pay for my schooling? You know what I'm saying? How you able to pay for these houses or whatever? Like, all these times that we done moved a couple of times or whatever, and you was able to just pay for a house outright. No, nothing, cash and all that stuff, no issues. Okay, each and every time. How is it? And we living good. And it was like, okay, you want to know how it is? Let me talk about it. She got some papers and shit. She said, listen, I had some business. I invested. I had some stock that I had that set me up so that we don't have to worry about money for the rest of our lives. Baby, as soon as she said that Microsoft stock, I said, yeah, girl. Yeah, she said, shit, the only thing that I wish I would have did was brought some more. I said, I know. Damn it, bitch. Oh my God, can you imagine being around back then when Microsoft and Apple was starting up, and then it started becoming a little bit popular, and then it was like almost as if maybe it'll work, maybe it's not, and then you have to decide whether or not you should put some money into it. Bitch, I wish I would have been around back then, because I would have put some money into it. Baby. I'd be rich. I would be fucking rich. I would be rich, okay? Like, wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. I wasn't even born back then. So you got that going on, right? And he was like, well, Javier said that you owe him $2 million. Bitch, I don't owe that nigga no $2 million. First of all, your daddy ain't never skimmed from him, ain't never take no money from him. So what the fuck he talking about? The fact of the matter is, them motherfuckers think that you just owe them for anything, okay? And it was like, and he want the money back, and all you gotta do is get the money back or whatever, and it's all be over. He was like, you really think that's the case? It was like, that's why he let me go. It was like, he let you go? He let you go? That ain't why he let you go. Baby, at that moment, it was like right there on cue. While Caesar and some other dude had popped up on her lawn, she had to get little Randy and put his ass in the closet, and they out there playing a gunfight up in the neighborhoods for the second time in a row. I said, God damn. The whole time I'm saying, so the first time this happened at night, you shooting in the house and you shooting on the lawn. Okay, the second time you outside for real, for real. All right, you inside the house and you outside the house. And it's a body in the lawn. You know what I'm saying? You got little Wilson trying to do something. You got little Randy up in the closet. You know, at one point, Millie thought that Randy had got killed or whatever because the closet had a whole bunch of bullet holes in it. And she opened up that door, baby, the fear that she had. I said, oh, girl, that was some good acting because I felt that shit. But he was okay. He was okay. And so at that moment, she was like, fuck this shit, bitch. You know, Wilson and them had already, Wilson had already shot one of them people, put him up in the goddamn grass. And so at this point, because he almost took her little baby out too. And so she got real activated. Mama came out the door right when Wilson Jr. ain't had no more bullets. Mama came out the door like this. This how her guns was. She was holding her guns like this. Y'all know how Beyonce was like this. That's how she was holding them big ass guns. I was like, girl, extend your hand. Do that. Girl, she was holding them guns like this. And then she was like, bam, bam, bam. I said, not T-Rex up in this bitch. Okay? But she got him. She got him. Pop, pop, pop. And then Caesar tried to come up into the house and she wound up hitting him in the head. Pop. I said, took that nigga out. That motherfucker ain't had nan word to say in this movie. And if he did, it was just one word and I forgot about it. That's how he ain't had nothing to say. We just gonna say that. All he did was came, looked, stood, shoot, and got shot. And that's just what it was. He got paid for all of that. That must be something great. And so now at this point, she said, listen, bitch, we gonna really have to end this shit. We going to Puerto Rico right fucking now, okay? And they go out there to Puerto Rico, you know, they trying to live up the life and everything, you know, now that they know that they got money, or at least he knows. You trying to play up this part. They go to the jewelry store. First of all, they get Solomon again. He found out what hotel they was staying at. He was like, oh, you came into some money, huh? You got more money now. I said, just go. Just go. Just take me to where I need to go. You know, he go get a watch, an expensive watch or whatever, trying to make it seem like he about something, you know. They go out to eat. Listen, he was fucking that lobster up. He was eating that lobster and butter. Meanwhile, mama just sitting there looking at him like, you know, if I know I got something important to do and I don't know the outcome, my stomach would be throwing flips, okay? It'd be throwing kicks. It'd be having flip stands and everything. My anxiety would be up through the roof. I could not do stuff like that. I can't be in stressful situations because my anxiety just won't allow it. But, you know, mama did her thing, okay? Mama did what needed to be done. You know, after all of that, they get to the club. We see him go to the back and because after they beat his ass the first time, they literally threw him out the back. They literally threw his ass out the back like trash and then took him to his hotel. I said, well, at least they took you to the hotel and didn't leave you out there in the alley like a piece of shit and let the rats nibble on you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he put a little cardboard back there to, you know, keep the door open. And he wound up getting back in the club. He wound up seeing Tego Calderon again. And, you know, he goes back there to talk to Javier. Javier was like, ain't this about a bitch you back? Because he was standing in his office and he was looking at the picture. It was this mural, this portrait painting of this girl on the wall, Mora. The name of the club is named Mora. And it's his sister. Okay. So we get to the reasoning why Javier is doing all of this. And I honestly understood why he took Wilson out. I don't think he needed to go as far as taking the mother out and trying to take her out. But I get why he was trying to do it. Because you took something that I love and the only person that I truly love away from me. So I'm going to take the only thing that you love. But see, it should have stopped at that point. But, you know, because once you kill Wilson, it don't matter. Because he ain't got no feelings because he ain't here no more. You know what I'm saying? So you got that going on. And basically the story is his daughter, well, his sister, excuse me. His sister was really smart, right? She wanted to go to school out in New York. That's because it really wasn't nothing else she can do out here in Puerto Rico. Okay, so she go out there to New York. He entrusted her care to be in the hands of Wilson, his right-hand man at that part. He trusted him that much. Like, I trust you with my life, and I trust you to take care and to watch over my sister. Mind you, at this point in time, the sister's 15 years old or whatever when she gets out there, and we see when they first get out there, baby, they wind up having a relationship. So either it started when she was 17 or something, or probably before that. But she was underage. He was a grown-ass man. And it never should have happened. And that's the scene that we were seeing. I said, baby, that's kind of feeling like a little something that we shouldn't have saw. But he wound up doing what he was doing with her. She wound up falling in love with him. He wound up saying, girl, I ain't finna leave my wife for you. I want to stay in love with my wife, and that's where I'm going to stay at. She wound up being hurt, telling Javier what was going on, and then she went and got some pills, and, you know, she OD'd on the pills, and she was in a tub, and she took herself out this world, right? Kind of find out she was also 1 month pregnant. This was in 1985 when Wilson was about to be born. I said, bitch, what? And so Javier set that nigga up to get killed. That's just what it was. That was why he took him out. It ain't had nothing to do with money. It was the fact that he blamed Wilson for his sister's death, which in honesty, it was his fault. It was his fault. So I don't even blame him for taking Wilson out. But at the same time, I would be more pissed. You know, she can't even be pissed at him because she don't know the real story. She really thought that it was about money and some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody played him or made up some shit about him. But, you know, she didn't know that it was about him fucking. Why would you fuck the boss? Goddamn, so why y'all get into these street situations and I just don't understand. Why do y'all fuck the people that you work for and you know it's crazy? Why y'all mess with their family members? Why y'all can't keep y'all pussy and y'all dicks in your pants? Okay, like keep your hands in your body. Keep your parts to yourself, okay? And I'm just like, because eventually it's gonna get found out, and then you're gonna put yourself in danger, and then you're gonna put everybody else in danger around you. Like, what? Everybody's gonna be affected. Y'all can't be thinking with your genitals all the time. I said that was really stupid, and he clocked it. He said, bitch, first of all, she was 17 years old. She was under fucking age this whole time, and that's illegal over there in y'all place. I said, you were correct. You correct. He committed a crime, statutory rape. Okay, that's just what it was. And he was like, that motherfucker took the only thing that I had and the only thing that I love. I said, oh, okay. So you had to take him out, understandable. And he was like, you know what? I thought that'd make me feel better, but it actually did it. So I was like, fuck it, let me go after your mama. I said, that's kind of fucked up. Millie ain't know. Millie ain't know. Okay. And so at this point, you know, remember when I said that door was, he put that cardboard thing up in the door so that it was also she could sneak in from the back, and somehow she got into his office and she wound up shooting him in the chest, pop, pop, and then said, look at me, this ends here, and then popped him in the forehead. Bitch, I will say this. They wind up doing all of that, and they wind up leaving out because, of course, they heard the shots in there, his crew. They wind up going, and they saw that he did, and they wind up leaving out, and Solomon got them. And so the crew came and followed them on motorcycles and cars and pit them together and basically pinned them in and told them to get the fuck out. And they thought that they was about to get killed, or the mama was about to get shot up or whatever for doing that. And Tego said, no, bitch, I just want the gun that killed this motherfucker that gave me my goddamn empire. He a fucking cocksucker. I said, oh my God. Oh my God, what are you saying? You don't like your boss? He was like, hell no. Because he was doing all this shit, he didn't even have to go this far. He didn't even have to go this far because why was he messing with you like that? You ain't had nothing to do with it. I said, you get it. My nigga, you get it. You know, and he was like, fuck him. This my empire. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all gotta do. If y'all finna go straight the fuck out, and he was like, yeah, we finna go to the airport. They go to the airport and everything was also good after that. That's basically what happened. But see, let me tell you something. I did like this movie. This is one of my movies that I will look at any and every time that it comes on. No matter what, okay? I was Puerto Rican for a whole year. I'm just telling you now, okay? But the part that I really didn't like about it was the way that it ended. I did like the way that it ended in a positive way, but it was just like anticlimactic the way that they got rid of Javier. I said, damn, like, we ain't even seen him flex his muscles. You know what I'm saying? Like, can he get into a shootout? I wish they would have shot the club up. Like, you know, Javier came down there, pop, pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? Or like, fuck Wilson up a little bit more by his own hand and all that stuff. Torturing him a little bit or whatever. I don't know. I wanted it to be a little bit gritty, but it just wasn't going to go that way because we seen how the rest of the movie was going. So, you know, I just really had a problem with that. I really did. But other than that, I did like this movie. They really didn't need the girlfriend. They didn't need her. She was so irritating to me. She was the only character that I truly did not like in this movie. The mama, she was badass. And when Solomon said, we in the island of Puerto Rico, we got some of the best looking women. I said, you ain't never fucking lied. Baby, when we went to Puerto Rico, was it this year or last year? At the end of last year. When did we go to Puerto Rico? Y'all remember when I talked about it. I'm pretty sure it's probably the end of last year. Either fucking way. Y'all remember. Okay? Them women, beauty fucking full. I was like, oh my God. I seen a couple of girls, women out there that look like Jocelyn Hernandez. I said, oh, wow. And I don't feel like Jocelyn is ugly. Jocelyn is beautiful to me, but she just a little bit too goddamn ratchet and too hood for me, okay? That's just what it was. But them women were beautiful. I said, bitch, I can live here. But yes, y'all. That was Illegal Tender. It's a good movie. It's on Tubi. It's a whole bunch of shit that's on Tubi now that they have brought back. And I'm about to just go. I found myself just looking at everything on Tubi. Tubi, I never thought that I'd be on Tubi the way that I am. But see, you know what it is? I'm not even on Tubi watching Tubi movies. I'm on Tubi watching the regular movies that been coming out back in the day that came out in the theaters as real mainstream movies, you know? But hey, it is what it is. It's a good app. Y'all go ahead and get into it. I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. And I will see you guys. Hopefully I'll put another video up before I leave. But if not, I'll see y'all when I get back. All right? Peace. Enjoy. Let me stop.